Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into Psalm 50.
Ah, yes. A really powerful one.
It really is. It kicks off with this incredible scene. The mighty one, God the Lord, he speaks.
And it's not just a quiet word, is it? He's summoning the entire earth, like from sunrise to sunset.
A global call. And he appears from Zion, described as perfect in beauty.
Right, but it's a stunning appearance, not necessarily gentle. He's shining forth. There's fire, a storm. It's intense.
Totally awe-inspiring. And the text says he's coming to judge his people.
hmm He calls the heaven and the earth to witness it all, like setting up a divine court.
Yeah, exactly. And the first order of business. Gather to me my consecrated ones.
Who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. So the focus is immediately on those who are supposedly in relationship with him.
And the heavens declare his righteousness because, well, God himself is the judge.
It sets quite the stage. A powerful judgment is coming, starting with his own covenant people.
So what's this judgment all about? What's the real message here? The psalm then pivots, God speaks directly to Israel.
Hear, O my people, and I will speak. I am God, your God. It becomes very personal.
Very direct. And then comes this really surprising point about sacrifices.
Right. Especially after mentioning the covenant made by sacrifice, you'd expect something different.
Exactly. You'd think he'd say more sacrifices, bigger ones. But no. He says, I do not rebuke you for your sacrifices. Your burnt offerings are always before me.
But then he follows it up with, I have no need of a bull from your stall or of goats from your pens.
Whoa. Okay, that's a twist. The whole system revolved around those offerings. Why doesn't he need them?
Well, the psalm spells it out because everything already belongs to him.
Yeah.
Every animal in the forest,
The cattle on 1,000 hills.
every bird, every creature, it's all his. The world is his.
So the idea that you could, give God something he actually needs is just turned on its head. He even says if he were hungry, he wouldn't tell us.
Yeah, he doesn't eat bull meat or drink goat blood. So the sacrifices weren't about, feeding God or providing him value. He lacked.
Which leads straight to the big question. If he owns everything and doesn't need the physical stuff, what does he want?
And the psalm gives us the answer, loud and clear. It shifts the focus entirely.
It does. 3 things stand out. Sacrifice thank offerings to God. That's number 1.
Number 2, fulfill your vows to the Most High. Keep your promises.
And third, call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you and you will honor me. It's about gratitude, faithfulness, reliance.
And then there's this sharp contrast he draws with the wicked.
Oh, yeah. He confronts them. Like, what right do you have to even talk about my laws or my covenant?
Because their lives show they don't mean it. They hate instruction. They throw his words away.
Their actions completely contradict their religious talk.
And the psalm lists specifics, siding with thieves, adultery, evil speech, deceit, slander, even against their own family.
It's a picture of total hypocrisy. Their outward actions might look okay sometimes, but inwardly, way off.
And God points out their big mistake. He says, basically, you did all this, and I was quiet, so you thought I was just like you.
They mistook his patience for approval. Big mistake.
Huge, because he follows it up with a promise. But I will rebuke you and accuse you to your face.
Judgment is coming.
And there's this chilling warning, isn't there, for anyone who forgets God.
Yeah. Consider this, or I will tear you to pieces with none to rescue. It really emphasizes how serious this is.
But it doesn't end just on judgment. It circles back, thankfully, to that positive path.
Right, the alternative. How do you avoid that judgment?
He who sacrifices thank offerings honors me. There it is again, Thanksgiving.
And he prepares the way so that I may show him the salvation of God.
So thankfulness isn't just a nice feeling. It's presented as the real sacrifice, the thing that truly honors him.
And it's the path to experiencing his salvation. So, boiling it down, the core message of Psalm 50 seems to be, God doesn't need your ritualistic stuff just for the sake of it. He already owns everything.
Exactly. What he's after is your heart, shown through genuine thankfulness, keeping your word to him, relying on him when things get tough.
And living a life that actually reflects his ways, unlike the hypocrites described.
Yeah, that connection is key. Offering thanks is how you honor him. That attitude, that reliance, that it opens the door for you to see his salvation.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Based on this, what does truly honoring God look like for you day to day beyond just, the external actions?
That's definitely something to chew on after this deep dive.